Craig Robinson.
Hey, Craig, how are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How you doing?
I'm real good. Let me tell our listeners real quick. You may know Craig from a bunch of stuff. Best known as Daryl Philbin from The Office or Doug Judy on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or movies that I love like Pineapple Express, Hot Tub Time Machine, This Is the End. Just a big fan of your work. So I'll geek out a little bit before the interview starts and tell you that I'm super pumped to have you on.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, so this podcast, because I'm an executive producer on it, but you have a big role in Make It Up As We Go. You're playing the voice coach. How'd you get involved in this podcast?
It was offered to me, and I took a look, and it felt interesting. So I hopped on it.
So in this, you are Scarlett, the main character's vocal coach. Is that right?
Yes.
So are you actually coaching her through the series? What is your role in the show other than just like teaching her how to sing?
It's almost like a guide, you know, to instill confidence, to give her life.
I watch when you play music, especially when you're doing comedy. Like that's a big part of what I know you for is just sitting on keys and playing. What kind of music background did you have growing up, Craig?
I grew up learning everything, man. I trained in I have some classical, some jazz, and I play a lot by ear. So you know, whatever I would hear on the radio, Luther Vandross was a big influence on me, and I would learn his songs and then play them for the girls.
Nice. And at what age did that start to pay off?
High school is as far as you know, getting people's attention. You know, I was always able to. If there was a piano around, I could just kind of sit back and chill, and then people would gather. But it's been it's paid off incredibly for my. Without the keyboards, without playing piano, that I don't know that I would have the career that I have.
Do you think that you playing the keys?
Coming in toward comedy and music, it set me apart. You know what I mean?
Whenever on The Office you started playing, did you suggest to them that you would play it, or did they say, "Hey, man, we know you're really good at playing piano. Why don't you do some in this scene?"
It was always somebody bringing it to me. Say, oh, Craig plays. So, you know, in Hollywood, once they find out you have a talent, they're going after it, pretty much.
When you're playing comedy, do people ever ask you to play the commercial, the song you guys did for the commercial on The Office?
If I'm doing my show, yes. If I'm on IG Live, somebody just they sing the Thunder Mifflin song. Absolutely. It's getting at every turn. Yeah, somebody wants to hear that.
Craig Robinson's on with us. The new movie Henchman is being released today. So, what's this movie about?
Henchman is about henchmen, I guess. You caught me off guard with that one, man.
That's all right. Hey, listen, they put this in front of me. They said, hey, pump this movie. It says, upcoming Project Henchman, released Friday. It's an animation action comedy with your voice. Man, you're doing a lot of voices, huh? How often do you get called into a room to do a voice these days?
You know what? These days it's a lot. It's been a lot over this whole pandemic. I probably have done I've probably done 3, and it's about 3 more. So that was a big thing.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Everybody,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, check out the podcast. I think it's a fantastic. It's called Make It Up As We Go. Let me end with one question about The Office, if you're cool with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Rainn Wilson actually throw a barbell at your head when you were filming that episode of The Office, like season 8, Miss California?
Yeah. He didn't do it on purpose. What happened was we had done a bunch of takes, and he was and, you know, the thing was me getting in shape, and he was helping me get in shape. And on the last one, he just he was like, "We going?" And there was no words between. It was like a silent scene, and I think somebody was doing voiceover, Rainn or myself. But and on the last one, he just kind of tossed it, "Okay, come on, let's go." And I didn't anticipate him tossing, nor did I look. I was getting up, and as I got up, bam, smacked me in the head.
Listen, I love you. Thanks for coming on the show, Craig. Got so many projects, can't even remember exactly what he did in each of them. That's the kind of life I want to have. That's my goal. All right, Craig.
Forgive me for that. Hey, love you back. Thank you so much.
All right,
thanks to everybody. Check it out.
There he is, Craig Robinson. And you guys check it out. Check out Make It Up As We Go. It is the first kind of musical podcast I've ever heard, which is why I was so pumped. Miranda Lambert plays herself too, and she's an executive producer. Huge shout out to our friends at Unilever, particularly Knorr and the delicious Magnum ice cream for supporting this important project and helping us tell all the great stories about women in country music. All right, there you go.